A couple of weeks back, I bought into my 12th company. And through the journey, I reminded myself of some of the highs and lows and some of the great lessons we'd learned in the previous 11 companies that we'd bought and sold. And I thought I'd share them with you today. I got 5 basic things that I think really help you when it comes to buying a business. The first is this: never fall in love with an asset or a deal. You spend lots of time going through the process of buying a company, you kind of get engaged with the people that's in that process, and you really start to believe that you have to have that business. Sometimes you don't. Never fall in love with an asset or a deal. Try and be impartial. Next thing is, remember, purpose, passion, and people equal profits. Look beyond the P&L. Look beyond the balance sheet. Because the real secret sauce lies in the ability to drive passion in the business, to drive the people in the business to give you the result that ultimately ends up in profits in your pockets. Third one is this: who's coming for the ride? There's great management that come with every business, and the commercial intelligence they bring is also very important to your well-being moving forward. So try and identify who's part of that deal. Who do you really need to be on board in that business to make sure you're driving it into the future? Number 4, separate perception from reality. Remember, the sellers of the business are doing just that. They're trying to sell the business to you. So they're going to tell you how great it is and how great their customers are and how they're very loyal and all those wonderful things. But try and get to the real source of the information and separate perception from the reality of what's really going on in that business. And last but not least, start with the end in mind. What does a business look like on exit when you're on entry? Because see, people get into business sometimes and they don't know why. So try and work out what the business looks like when it grows up. The day you're trying to sell the business and move it on for your next adventure. Because if you can visualize that, it makes the journey to that point ever so much easier.